I'm walking on sunshine.
Whoa.
What if we just did karaoke tonight?
But just us.
Just us.
Nobody else could sing.
Nobody else is singing. It's just you and I.
That sounds like a nightmare for
Sounds
everybody
amazing.
watching.
What song would you sing? What's your like karaoke go-to? Do you have one?
I don't think I've sung karaoke. What's the last thing I sung karaoke?
I'm gonna try to be like hip.
Okay.
And go, all right, chat. I'll call them the chat.
All right, chat.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, do you have a go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, go-to.
Oh, Mbop. That's a good one, Katie.
Bop. Chicka-chop-a-doo-bop. Doo-ba-da-ba-doo-bop.
Hey, besties. Hello, Zelda. I like that. I like that name.
Zelda, your princess.
For Milani. Tabby's in Milani right now.
What?
I'm jealous.
I don't want to be...
Can I come?
Turn the page.
Oh, okay. Who sings that? Is that Metallica?
There is one from Metallica, but there's another one from the other band.
Oh, no. Somebody else
back.
just said, hey, buddies.
Mr. Jones.
We're not besties. We're just buddies. I could do Mr. Jones. That's a good one.
Wagon wheel.
Okay.
How does that go?
Rock me, mama, like a wagon
Mama,
wheel.
like a wagon wheel.
Something about
Rock
the
me,
way
mama,
you feel.
the way you feel.
Hey, mama rocker.
Mama, rock me.
Oh,
Well, I'm headed down
Bella.
west. Pink Pony Club.
Bella said Liberty Tavern stuffing is delicious. Can't
There
argue
you
with
go.
that.
I don't. There you go.
There you go.
Wanna Be by the Spice Girls.
Oh, I could do that, yeah.
If you wanna be my lover.
Do you have to bring
gotta
up
get with
5
my
friends, though?
Yeah.
Because I just don't
Defying
know.
Gravity.
Oh, Muggle LAX said, watching Pop Culture Jeopardy right now. We
Oh my
just
gosh.
watched it during dinner, and it was great.
It was great. But
Yeah.
speaking of Defying Gravity,
Oh, yeah, they got
they
that.
got that one wrong.
got it wrong.
They said Elphaba says to look where.
He said to the sky, and they were like more specific, and nobody could answer it. So I'm guessing that they filmed it before. I think they filmed it before the movie came out.
Yeah, because it was Broadway
yeah.
songs.
Yes.
That was the name of the category.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, you know how he's like, I don't know when this is coming out. He's always saying, I don't know when this is coming out.
Yeah.
So they must have filmed it a long time ago.
1997.
So I think that, people weren't like,
Yeah, nobody knew.
I mean, people knew. People have seen, what is
Yeah.
it? Wicked has been on Broadway for like a million years, but I don't think it was as much of a in the forefront of your brain
Yeah.
as when the movie came out.
But she's the Wicked Witch of the West. Wouldn't you just like take a stab in the dark and be like, the West,
Yeah.
sky.
I didn't even think
towards
about
the
that.
west.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
there you go.
Is there a Wicked Witch of the South?
Ooh, I don't know.
What's South?
definitely one of the
Because when you
East.
see Wicked, they when you go see
you
it
see
like a
Oz.
play. No, when you go see a play, the curtain. You know how they have like the curtain.
Yeah.
The curtain is like the map,
Yeah.
and so it's got like Oz is in the middle, and then it has like the upper uplands, the Munchkin
Who's
Land.
the Wicked Witch of the North, the Upper Uplands?
I don't know. That's where Glinda's
She's the
from.
Good Witch. Is there a Good Witch of the South? Maybe that's what it is. There's a Wicked Witch of the West, Wicked Witch of the East,
Yeah.
Good Witch of the North, Good Witch of the South.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Is there another Good Witch? Where's what's her name from?
Who?
Morble.
Morble?
Madam, what's her name?
Oh, Morrible.
Morrible.
Where's Morble from? Morble!
Where are you from, Morble?
Quick, where's Morble from? I gotta call Morble.
Quick. Somebody tell me where Morble is.
That's not her name.
I need eyes on Morble.
Hello, it's Morble's calling.
Hold
She
on.
needs us.
1 second. It's Morble. Does anybody know what that is a reference to?
It's Chloe.
It's Chloe.
Okay, sorry, my hair was driving me crazy. Oh my gosh, Annalise said, so sad the cruise videos are done. Well, there should be more Morble love, by the way. Why isn't anybody talking about Morble right now?
Let's talk about Morble, the Wicked Witch of the North. No, she would be of the South. She'd be the Good Witch of the South.
Let me ring Morble on my Morble. Thank you, Kirky. I knew you'd
Morble
come in
phone.
clutch. I knew it. I'm also sad that the cruise videos are over. I was having a lot of fun reliving those videos.
Good news. We're going on one tomorrow.
Through edit, we're not.
What if we would?
I wish we were. We're not,
Oh my
though.
gosh.
But I had a lot of fun editing the Tyler wants to know if anybody wants to make a meatloaf cake with mashed potato frosting. That's just meatloaf? Yeah. But I was having a lot of fun
meat bread.
Reliving. I was having a lot of fun reliving the cruise through meat bread. I was having a lot of fun reliving the cruise through the videos. That's one thing I love about editing is that I get to do it again. Whatever we did, I get to do it again. Or whatever you did that I didn't do, I get to do.
Yeah.
Which is like, cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Like currently right now, I am editing the
Stella Nova.
Yeah, the Stella Nova stay. So we got a comment and they said, I love your stuff, but I'm disappointed in you. I know, I hate that. I was like, what did I do? But they were saying they were disappointed because there's so much stuff going on at Universal and we're not showing it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I get that. So you did do it. You went to Stella Nova on opening day.
Yeah.
But I was trying to get the cruise videos out in order because when I don't get them out in order, when I break them up, sometimes people don't like that.
Right.
They're like, oh, why'd you break it up? Now this is like ruining my viewing experience. And so I've learned, we've been on YouTube for 15 years now, and I have learned that you cannot make everyone happy. And that's a good life lesson is like, you can't make everyone happy. Somebody's always, oh.
What is it?
My earring popped up. My earring popped open. Sorry.
That was horrible.
It was, I think it was. You're always going to make somebody unhappy. Nobody's going to be happy 100% of the time. So I've stopped trying to make everybody happy and I'm just doing what I think is best. And so it just made sense to me to get these videos out. It actually made it easier for me to edit because I was doing them in order and like my brain just likes order. Yeah. And so it made it easier on me.
Because you didn't have to like jump back in.
Yeah.
After going to Stella Nova.
It made more sense in my brain. So I asked people in the comments, I think a few videos or like before the last live show maybe, but oh no, somebody said that the shelf above us looks crooked.
No,
it's the camera. Yeah, it's the camera.
It's the camera.
So yeah, but that was something that was weighing on me. It was like, oh man, I'm sorry that I didn't get that video out on time. But there were also so many other people there. It didn't really matter. You already watched somebody's video. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, our video is probably not going to be the first video that you watch, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. Like, I know that bothers people sometimes, but that doesn't bother me. So that video will be out tomorrow. Long story short, you did go to Stella Nova.
I went to Stella Nova.
I had a good time.
Novulus.
I had a good time editing that video because when you do, and this isn't just like, I might be biased, obviously, because I like love you.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm like, I think I might be your biggest fan.
Oh. So. Well, that's good.
I'm pretty sure I am.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. Maybe Jackson might be your biggest fan. He does love you a lot.
Maybe.
But I like a tour video because you give a really good tour. Oh,
and you haven't even edited the tour yet.
No, but this stay video feels like a tour.
Oh, it gets even better.
So I hope that now this is my question for you guys. Miss is it Plaque or Plague? Miss Plaque or Plague? Tell me how to say it. I see your name all the time, but I never know exactly how to pronounce it. So.
Oh, is that allowed?
They were saying that they typically wait for your video to go up. So that's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Electricity killed my parents.
Oh, no. But anyway, long story short, should I put the full tour video up the day after the stay, even though the stay had a bit of a tour in it? Not the full tour, though. But you did tour some things. Yeah. Or should I wait and put it up later? What do you think?
No, put it up now.
Put it up right after it?
I'm sorry. I was reading the comments and I only heard half of the words that came out of your mouth.
Oh, plague. Like, don't catch the plague. Oh, Miss Plague. All right.
So, yeah, I guess you guys should default.
Oh, my gosh. Christiane, they said, I can finally let you guys know since I no longer work for Disney, but I was Dale when you went to Storytellers.
Oh.
Remember that?
I do remember that.
I'll never forget that. That was really fun. I wasn't there, but I edited the video and Dale loved you. Yeah. Dale was like really having a good time with you.
I'm sorry that you don't work for Disney anymore. Was that a good idea or a bad idea? Like, are you glad to not be working for Disney anymore?
What does that mean?
How do you say that? Like,
I don't think you ask people that.
Yeah, sure you do. Like,
If somebody's like, "Oh, I'm not no longer with them."
They might not be saying it like that. That's what I'm saying. They might be like, "Well, no longer work for that company."
Well,
you know what I mean?
I guess you can't tell context through the chat, but like, right. I don't think you ask people that. That's like, "Oh, I'm no longer with so and so." Oh, did you get divorced? Like, you wouldn't say that to somebody.
What? Some people might.
I mean, I wouldn't. I was just going to say Chris. So Chris is also in here, and we went to Animal Kingdom Lodge, and we had to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it was so much fun. But
really good.
I wore the merch so he went to go see The Lion King on Broadway.
Oh yeah.
And he sent us some shirts, and I wore my shirt because the room is themed to The Lion King. So thanks for that. I loved it.
Also, I feel like I should have asked, because if they were friends with Dale and then they no longer work for the company, is that my fault? Did I do that?
Oh,
that's what happens in my brain.
I'm sure it was not your fault.
Right?
I would hope not. Monica said hello from Honolulu. It's afternoon here. Oh man, I'm jealous. I want to go there.
What?
What'd they say? What?
A guest gave you a concussion?
What the heck?
See? This is why I ask these questions.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think you should ask that. Well, I'm sorry that happens. Oh my gosh.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, what like
that
what the heck?
Wow.
I don't even know what to say. I want to ask more questions now.
Right?
But
on your next cruise, can you tour a wheelchair accessible room?
So we got a comment in one of the one of the comments on one of the videos. I don't remember what it was, but they said, it's all good. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Good. Oh, good. That makes me happy for you. I'm glad that you're moving on, and I'm sorry that happened.
Right.
But I'm glad that it, brought you to a better place. So, what was I saying? Somebody left a comment and they're like, you never show accessible rooms, and like, that makes me mad. Why don't you show the rooms? So they basically were saying, like, don't you care about your disabled viewers?
Right.
And I was like, I commented back, and I was like, well, we didn't stay in an accessible room, so we can't show a room that we didn't stay in. Right. So it's not like we're choosing not to show those rooms. I just want, in case anybody else had that thought,
right.
We only show the rooms that we stay in, and we wouldn't request an accessible room because we would be taking it away from somebody who would need it.
So
unless you're on a media tour or like one of those type of things where you can see multiple rooms,
right?
That's the only time that you've ever showed them, I think, is in like a tour, like a media tour.
Right.
This wasn't that. The video that they commented on, we like paid for the stay.
Right. That being said, we are going on a cruise with my parents, and I did get them an accessible room.
Oh, because your parents need one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will be able to show an accessible room the next cruise that we go on.
Okay. Was it a veranda?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're adjoining rooms, I think.
Oh, are they?
I think so.
Oh, okay. So for Christmas, we got his parents a cruise. Like, we're all going to go on a cruise together.
Right.
And, oh, nice. Okay.
So now we'll be able to show you guys one.
So there you go. But I would hate for them to think that we are taking a room from somebody who needs it. We're not. In that situation, we're not.
Right.
But, oh, your mics are too loud.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get excited.
Oh, no. Wait. Are we... Is this better?
Put my microphones too close to my mouth sometimes.
Oh, Chris said it would be beneficial to me since I need an accessible room. So, we'll show you one on the next cruise, but I know that there are, I think you can go on, like, there are touring plans. Don't they show like every room?
I don't know about on cruise ships, but in the hotels.
Well, like in hotels and stuff. If you go on touring plans, I think you can like literally look at any room, and you should be able to see it on their site. Oh, Mike is fine.
They are.
Bailey.
They are fine.
Bailey said, "Did you see T-Pain is playing at Universal?" We did. That was one of the things we wanted to talk about, was the Mardi Gras
lineup.
The lineup. I'm excited because we don't normally go to the concerts. I think the last one that we went to was, the only one I can think of was Leonard Skinner, because we got a what's it called? when you get a ding for the song,
we got
a copyright claim from them, and we're like, what?
We also saw the B-52s.
I don't think I saw them. I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we are going to hopefully go see some of the lineup. I want to see somebody.
You ready to hear it?
Yes.
T-Pain.
Is he number one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Number one. February 1st, T-Pain.
Okay, cool.
February 8th, Joe Jonas.
Oh, nice.
Of the J Bros.
What does he sing by himself? Is he going to just sing Jonas Brothers songs?
Frontman of DNCE.
Yeah, he sings Cake by the Ocean.
Best known as Jonas, and best known for the Jonas Brothers.
That was almost a naughty word.
He announced a new solo album, Music for People Who Believe in Love. Did he get a divorce?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
No. Who is he married to?
He was married to Sophie Turner.
Oh.
From Game of Thrones.
Gotcha.
They had a baby.
It's a boy.
I don't know if it was a boy, but they did have a baby.
Who's the one that's married to another person? Who's the other one? That's not Kevin.
Oh, he's married to Priyanka Chopra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she from?
She's like a TV star, I think.
I think you're right. But
I think she was on like NCIS or something. I don't know. One of those shows.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nick Jonas is about to be on Broadway again.
Oh, for what?
For what?
They had 2 babies?
2 babies.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. 2 baby girls. I thought they only had 1 baby.
Oh no. Wait.
Oh, Emily, I think you might have maybe left this comment on the vlog, but they were asking, what's your favorite Eastern or Western Caribbean?
Eastern.
And Kirky goes, so how's the divorce? Oh, man. Oh, no. Sorry.
No.
Dealing with a little cough.
I told Jen she wasn't allowed to make me laugh today. And it was Kirky.
Wait, hold on. It was Kirky that did it.
Kirky.
Okay.
Sorry, Joe Jonas, February 8th. Mm-hmm. I can't, the cough's coming back.
Drink your water here. I'll read it.
Okay, read it.
Sorry, he had this cough and it went away and then it came back. And there's just like, I think this weather.
Oh, do you know what it is?
No, I don't. I literally don't.
So back in 2019.
Oh my gosh.
I went to the Daytona 500.
It was February of 2020. It was right before you went
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you went to the Daytona 500 on Valentine's Day without me.
And then I came back sick from that.
And we're pretty sure it was COVID before we really knew what COVID was.
But
what?
The first time that I got COVID, the first official time where I tested and got COVID.
Yeah.
I lost my scent. I lost my taste.
Yeah.
And everything like that. This time I was just sick.
Yeah.
Like I just had a cough that stuck until now.
Yeah, he's had a cough since February of 2020.
Yeah.
And it like comes and goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
But like you're not like sick. You don't have a fever. You don't have like a runny nose. You don't have, yeah. It's really weird. So anyway, but Tim doesn't get sick. He really doesn't get sick that much.
I've gotten COVID a few times.
So, okay. First one, T-Pain.
Asthma. I think it's allergies, really.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Because I had this, every time that I have a coughing like bout, it's inside somewhere. I never have one outside.
Well, the other thing that's wild is that the cough was like so pronounced that you couldn't even film the podcast.
Yeah.
Like they had to cancel the podcast because he was just going to cough through the podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like
it's a thing.
Yeah. Got it. So Sarah said you have to carry cough drops. I literally I'm like, just have a cough drop. And he's like, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But,
mold exposure.
Oh, do you think?
I don't think so.
Mold?
A chronic cough can be silent reflux. That could be it. Honey does nothing for me.
No, I tell him about honey too. I'm like, just have some honey. And he's like, it doesn't do anything.
Reactive airway disorder. Ooh, I like that one.
What? What? These are things we should actually look into.
I know.
Okay, really quick. Let me read these off.
Okay.
Okay, let's look here. So, T-Pain, February 1st. Joe Jonas, February 8th. Kool and the Gang,
Yeah.
February 15th.
What's a Cool in the Gang song? Do you know?
Do you remember?
No. Don't do that.
They don't sing that?
No.
Who sings that?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, I knew that. Cool in the Gang. Celebrate?
Maybe, yeah.
Celebrate. Yeah. I think they sing Celebrate.
Okay, let's see here. They're
Onion Under Your Bed. I've heard that actually.
Celebration, yeah. It's a celebration.
I knew
Onion
it.
Under Your Bed? That's a song that they sing?
No, that's what somebody said for you to
Get
do.
down on it.
Who was it that we were talking to that puts an onion in their room? You remember we were talking to somebody that they put an onion in their room?
Grilled cheese social.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. The onion. So maybe we should do that.
I'll try it.
Put it in your socks.
Put it in my socks.
No, seriously, put an onion in your sock.
I know. That's why I am agreeing with you.
Okay. All right. Juanes is going to come. They are coming on the 16th.
Oh.
It's crazy because these people have like all these Grammys and they're just playing this free concert. Is Universal paying them like $1 bajillion or like how does this work?
They're paying them a lot.
You think they get paid a lot of money?
Yeah, they get paid whatever their like appearance fee is.
Oh.
Right?
Okay. I don't know. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Scotty McCreery.
What does he sing?
I don't know. He was on America's. What's that? What's the show? No, the other one.
I Believe You Can Sing. America's Got Talent.
I Believe You Can Sing. No, what's the one with Kelly Clarkson? American Idol.
American Idol.
Yeah. Okay. I Believe You Can Sing. Okay. Foster the People.
Oh, I know those guys.
They're March 1st.
March 1st.
Illenium. Somebody said they were like an EDM band. Illenium.
Illenium. That's what it is.
All Time Low. Lawrence. I don't know who's Lawrence.
Our friend
eight
went to
piece
go see-
soul pop band that has a devoted following for its high energy sound featuring dynamic keys, horns, and vocals.
Yeah, our friend went to go see them, and he said that they were really good.
Who's our friend?
Our friend.
Okay, I don't know who you're talking about.
He went with a very tall person.
Oh, okay. Coco Jones.
Coco Jones, what's that?
It rose to fame thanks to her one-of-a-kind musical talent and unforgettable live concerts.
Oh,
DJ Pauly D.
Like armpit farts?
No,
one-of-a-kind musical talent. What is a national band that has a one-of-a-kind one
inward singing?
What inward singing?
DJ Pauly D.
That's one-of-a-kind talent right
March 22nd. TLC, March 29th.
Oh, don't go chasing waterfalls.
We're ending with TLC. All right. So there you go. Who are you most excited for? Well, now I want to see the armpit farts.
Yeah, right.
What do they actually do?
One of a kind. The only one that's out there.
Hold on, I'm gonna look. Sometimes people just say things. They don't mean what they say. They just say that.
The heck? They say Coco Jones is so good.
Let's see.
Play a song.
I can't. I'll get.
Let's sing it. Is R&B.
Oh, okay. Let's look.
Hello. We did get dates for Halloween Horror Nights. We didn't get anything else other than dates. And we're starting in August this year. I think it's August 29th is the opening day of Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
You know?
I can't play a song from her, but
2025.
I'm excited. So I'm excited for Michelle's Happily Ever After said Nick Jonas Wish I Had a Pass to Go.
August 29th through November 2nd for Halloween Horror Nights.
What are you planning to do for your birthday?
What am I planning to do for my birthday? Who's playing on my birthday?
Oh, I don't know. Who is playing on your birthday?
Is it on a Saturday this year?
I don't know. Let's look.
Hello, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Wait. Oh, it went away.
Oh,
wait. Hold on. March 1st would be Foster the People.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
A bold blend of funk, dance, R&B, and disco.
I don't know if I really want to go see Foster the People on my birthday.
We'll
You have a birthday?
We'll figure something fun to do.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So, what else? What else is new?
So between Stella Nova and City Walk.
Let me ask you this really fast. Stella Nova and Terra Luna are sister resorts. Do they look the same?
They look the same from the outside. There are differences, though. I don't know about on the inside.
Okay, there are differences.
Stella Nova has the bigger pool.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, Stella Nova has a walking path to Epic Universe, or will have a walking path to Epic Universe.
Okay.
And Terra Luna does not.
Why?
I think it has to do with the amount of roads that it has to cross.
Okay.
But I feel like I heard somebody say that they were going to be connected, like there was a way to get from one to the other.
Okay.
But there wasn't
When you were there.
when I was there.
Okay.
But I did find this like weird pathway behind the pool that like led to nowhere. I think it might have just been like, you want to do some walking? Go out there.
Oh, okay.
So it just like went around the pool and just dead ended.
Oh no. Kevin said they missed the entire list because of the commercial.
Oh no.
That's a long commercial.
Right?
Okay. T-Pain, Joe Jonas, Kool and the Gang, Juanes, Scotty McCreery, Foster the People, Millennium, All Time Low, Lawrence, Coco Jones, DJ Pauly D, TLC. There's your list.
Ooh, I did want to address something though.
Oh, okay.
Miss Plague says Stella looked like a hot mess, saying that Stella Nova looked like it was a mess.
Yeah.
And I do have to say that if you watch vloggers that go to the first day of something, don't take that as what your trip to that place will be.
So let's, I guess, kind of like address it now, because I feel like people might have questions when the video comes out, but there were things wrong, but you didn't like dwell on the things that were wrong.
Right.
Because videos are, what's the word when it's like,
they're timeless.
they're like not evergreen. Is that the right word?
Evergreen's the right word. Yeah.
So with a video like this, people could be looking for a Stella Nova, like, oh, maybe, I'm going to Epic Universe. Maybe let's see if I should stay at Stella Nova. They'll YouTube it, Google it. And let's say our video pops up and you're like, this is, there's a hole in the wall. There's a leak in the ceiling. There's this, the windows are loud, whatever it is. If that might not be happening a year, 2 year, 3 years from now,
even
when these people,
now, it might not be happening now.
When these people are looking for like, should I stay here? So it feels like unfair to like, I don't know how to explain that. Do you know what I mean?
In my mind, there's no reason to present opening day failures in a video that might not be seen on opening day.
Yeah. Because if somebody's looking for something like for 3 years from now, they're like, should I go to Stella Nova? And then they're like, oh shoot, no, I'm not going to go there. There's a leak in the ceiling.
There's a light that they drove a lift through the lobby to get fixed.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? So I will say that the video is not like super negative, because you weren't like focusing. You were just showing like, here's what the room looks like. Here's what the food looks like.
Also,
here's what the lobby looks like.
I didn't have any bad experiences with my room.
I will say this. This is something that, I don't know if it's like a Tim thing, but Tim has really good luck. I feel like I am lucky adjacent because I am married to you, but like usually bad things don't happen to you.
Right.
So I just think that sometimes people are looking for negative things, and possibly negative things could be fueling people's, channels, Twitters, Instagrams, whatever their social media is. And maybe they're seeing an influx in views and subscribers and followers because they are not controversial. That's not the right word, but like, do you know what I mean? Like sometimes negativity equals clicks.
But
and I'm not saying that the negativity isn't real and didn't happen, but I'm saying that sometimes it could be like hyperbole. Maybe it's like amped up a bit. I don't know. Is that the wrong?
No, I think that
I don't want to like offend anybody, but like, does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's the other thing. Dana said it's value, so it is what it is. And I don't think that you should look at a value resort as like, oh, there's a hole in the wall. Like, that's okay. It's a value resort. I don't think that that's necessarily the case. And I don't think there was a hole in the wall at this place, but that's just like what keeps popping in my head. But like, I don't know. You should still expect like quality from a value resort.
Right. And I think that sometimes, and some videos are not necessarily about the resort itself like ours are. Like, we go to show what the resort is.
Yeah.
And other people might go to show what it was like on opening day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So for us, I don't know that like our videos are going to be about like the clickbait and like the negativity. I don't think you're not negative though. You do say things are bad.
Yeah.
But I think you say it in a way that's not like, oh, this is horrible. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You're just like, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't, I wouldn't have done this type of thing. I think that you have a more like level head about it than maybe some people do. I don't know.
Yeah.
And this isn't like a knock against anybody. I think it's just showing like people are different. People present things in different ways. I don't know. You know?
Here's what I did find at Stella Nova. The designs in the carpets didn't line up.
Oh, really?
That really bothered me. I was, especially on the 9th floor, it felt like they really lined up on the first 3 floors. And then as you went up higher, the like designs stopped lining up. So,
I don't know.
Stella Nova is a new hotel that opened up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Near Universal's newest theme park that is opening in May called Epic Universe.
Parkour also said, I can't find your Stella Nova video. Was it posted recently? It's coming up tomorrow. I'm going to post it tomorrow. And then the day after that will be the full detailed tour. So it's not up yet. We're just talking about it because I feel like people might be like, oh, you're a Universal shill. You got this for free, which we didn't. Yeah. We don't.
I said how much I paid for it.
Yeah, we don't get Universal things for free. We don't get invited to Universal media events. We don't go into the parks for free. Everything with Universal specifically, we pay for.
Yeah.
So we're not Universal
really,
shills.
The majority of things from Disney we pay for too.
Yeah. But like there are some things from Disney that we don't pay for.
Right.
You know, but like. You are that's another thing that people will ask sometimes that maybe you might not realize, but if you get something for free, you have to like say it within the first few seconds of your video. So if you did get invited to Stella Nova for a free stay, you would have to say like, hey, welcome to today's video. You know, thank you to Universal for providing this stay. They have to know within the first few seconds that it's free. That's like the law.
Yeah.
So when people are like, oh, you just love Disney because you got this for free. Like, if we didn't say it was free, it wasn't. So there you go. Tony, good question. What about Festival of the Arts? We are going to go this week. So it happened the day that we got back from the cruise, I think was the opening day. And so we didn't go on opening day. And then
it was the day before we got back even. It was on Friday. Yeah. We got back on Saturday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's why we didn't go on opening day, though, because we weren't in town. We were on the cruise still. And then we are going to go this week. So we will go and we will put a video out, but it just won't be like tomorrow.
Yes.
Ooh, any Alani tips for honeymooners? I do have a tip for you. What?
Go ahead and say your tip.
Go to the beach and see what was his name? Glenn?
I don't know.
Was that his name?
I think his name was Glenn. Cousin Glenn.
I think
Uncle
it was
Glenn.
I think it was Glenn. He is one of the PhotoPass people. If you ask, they'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But go to the beach at sunset. See if Glenn's there. He's like an older guy. And we got some of the most beautiful photos when we were there for our baby moon. Like, you would have thought that we hired a professional photographer. He did a fantastic job. It was worth every penny that we paid for the PhotoPass packet.
Yeah.
I think it was like $200.
Yeah. For some reason, the photo packages at Alani and on the cruises are so expensive.
But it was I wouldn't say it's worth it on the cruise, but it was so worth it at Alani.
Yeah.
So go to the beach at sunset, look for Glenn, get your photo taken. He's amazing. That's one of my tips. I have many more, but that's the one I came to the top of my head.
The thing that I was saying about there's a bus that runs from Stella Nova to City Walk and back and forth. And you can go park at Universal, go to City Walk, take the bus to Stella Nova, explore Stella Nova if you like, but you get a good view of Dark Universe.
Oh, really?
And recently they were testing the flames.
Yeah, I saw pictures.
The windmill.
Yeah.
And people were driving by and it was on fire next to them. And it looked really cool.
Oh, no. Ooh, what's your favorite thing to do at Festival of the Arts? Ooh. So for me, obviously the food is good. Like I love seeing the food. I love seeing how beautifully the food is like presented. I also love seeing the art. I feel like a lot of people go and they focus on the food, and the Festival of the Arts is about the arts.
Yeah.
So like the food is great, and I understand that food drives views. I get that, but like the art is why you should be going.
Yeah.
Like there's so much cool stuff. You get to meet artists. We've had pieces that we purchased that were signed by the artist, which is very cool. You get to learn about like new kinds of art, which is neat. They have Broadway like singers that come and sing in the, what's that thing called across from America?
Garden Rocks?
No, but like the amphitheater, the like Garden America amphitheater.
Yeah, America Gardens.
You know what I'm talking? Yeah, that place.
Yeah.
You can watch people who have been on Broadway sing their Broadway songs. You can, what else? There's other stuff.
Yeah.
You can see people creating art like right there in front of you, which is really neat.
Art and stuff.
Yeah, it's very cool. So yes, the food is great, but there's so much more to Festival of the Arts.
Somebody said, "Oh, what about the Muppet Vision area closing?" I will be there on June 7th.
I will be there.
Catch me. My plan is to show up and watch Muppet Vision and then eat at Pizza Rizzo.
When does
and then watch Muppet Vision and eat at Pizza Rizzo.
Twice?
And then watch Muppet Vision and eat at Pizza Rizzo. Multiple times. I don't know if I will be on, like, in the last show, because I've never done that before, and it's... there's like a bit mad rush to try to be the ones in the last ones in.
Yeah.
I will be there, hopefully, with somebody that was in Muppets Most Wanted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that.
That's exciting.
Kermit the Frog.
Somebody said... Susie said, I like what they did with the Communicore Hall with the costumes. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I haven't looked. I looked at one picture and then I was like, oh no, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be spoiled. So I want to see it. I only saw one picture, but I'm excited.
Yes. You sound like Filbert from Rocco's Modern Life. And then Mama Melrose is closing on May 30th, I think. And we've never eaten at Mama Melrose. So we are going to go and eat there. We probably won't be there on closing day because that's not like I don't know. It's just a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's not Muppet Vision. It's not Muppet themed.
Yeah.
But we are going to eat there before it closes just so we can experience it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And look at those photos on the wall.
Exactly.
May 10th.
May 10th. Tim sounds like Bob Belcher sometimes.
Oh.
I think that's just because of your cough.
Because I'm trying to talk quiet
Tony
right now.
keeps asking, are you on the podcast tomorrow? And I don't think there's going to be a podcast tomorrow. I think...
Oh, I don't know what's happening. I have to talk to Nick about that. We'll see.
Oh, okay. But...
I am not.
Oh, was he going to put one up?
I don't know.
Gotcha. But no, yeah, that's what we were saying earlier, that Tim had a cough and so he had to cancel. Do you think they will keep the track the same for the new Muppet ride, taking over the Aerosmith ride? Because it's wild, and I hope that they tame it a bit. I don't think they're going to change the track. That would cost them so much money.
Yeah, it's just an overlay.
Yeah, I don't think that they are... Disney doesn't seem like they're like in the space to be spending extra money if they don't feel like they need to.
Right.
And I think that this is going to be like we got to get rid of Aerosmith. What can we put there? Oh, we're taking Muppets out. Let's just put Muppets here.
Right.
That's what it seems like to me. It was just like
Right.
an easy, like, oh, shoot, let's just jam this over here.
But they did not say when that is happening.
Oh, no. Okay.
So.
Oh, JL Smith said, did you see the snow in Florida? No, I saw pictures and it looked wild.
Oh, yeah. It didn't snow here.
No, it was way up north. But that is... like absolutely so wild to me. Never in my lifetime did I think that would happen. I remember in 1989.
Oh yeah, because it like stuck.
It like snowed. So in 1989, it snowed in Florida. It was like a huge deal because it had like never really happened before. But it literally melted as soon as it hit the ground because it was such a light dusting of snow. And so it snowed and then it hit the ground and it was basically like it had rained.
Yeah. It's stuck on cars for like a minute.
I was 5 years old. That was something that like they would talk about it. Like remember when it snowed back in 1989?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Remember that?
And now it like actually snowed. That's A, not good, but like B, wild.
Yeah. I saw there was like a thing that was like, the thing that was hard for people in Florida is that they didn't know how to get the snow off of the pool enclosures.
Oh yeah, so people were like blowing the snow off the top of their enclosures.
Like leaf blower.
Yeah. This is an interesting. Chris said, "Is the treasure worth the price of a used car for a 7-day cruise?" That's a hard question to answer, and also, that's just the price of a 7-day Disney cruise, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that one wasn't as pricey as the ones before because the first ones were during the New Year's holiday.
Yeah, New Year's and Christmas, the first two were like...
They were like double.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't cruise during New Year's and the one before it because it was really expensive. So we did that one. It just made more sense for us. But I think that if people pay it, Disney will charge.
Yeah.
And people are paying it. I mean, we were on a full cruise.
Yeah, but also like a used car is such a wide range of price.
That's true. No, that is true. But it's like, I can't answer that question.
Yeah.
Because it was worth it for us. You know what I mean? But it's also a little bit different for us because it's like a working vacation. Whereas people going on a normal cruise are probably not going to see a return from it. They're just going to be like, oh, we went on this cruise and we got some cool memories. Right. Whereas for us, it's like, oh, we went on this cruise, we got some cool memories, but we also had, you know, I thought really great content for the channel because we showed all these really new, cool things that we'd never done before.
Yeah.
So like, you know, we did the cave. I've never been in the crystal caves before. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We did.
I've never been on a alpine coaster before.
I know. I'm so jealous. We talked about this already, but like that was something that if we didn't have to do the sky ride up, I totally would have done that. But the sky ride was like so scary looking. It was, what was it, like 700 feet?
It was supposed to be, but when I was watching my watch, it wasn't 700 feet.
Oh, what was it?
It was like 500 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like 400 or something.
Yeah, I would have liked to have like taken something else less scary up there. Right. Then I would have rode.
And I don't think there is another way because
I don't think there is either.
Even the guide was like, "All right, I'm going up the sky lift."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, well.
Have you ever done a fish extender? No, because I've never like looked into it because it's through Facebook. So like every single cruise has a Facebook page that somebody has started. So like every single, how do you even put that? So like the Wish, the one that leaves tomorrow has a Facebook page.
Yeah.
And the one that leaves on Friday has a Facebook page.
Yeah.
And the one leaves the Monday after has a Facebook page. So like every single cruise has a Facebook page, and that's where you do your fish extenders.
You like sign up for it, yeah,
and do all that stuff.
So my whole thing is that I just don't know, like that we would. What would we do? Like,
I don't know. That's why I said I've never really looked into it.
Yeah, you have to like give presents and I don't know. I don't know what we would even do. I really don't. Maybe one day. It's really neat to see the decorated like doors and the ways that people like make their little baskets for their like presents from the fish extender thing. But I don't know if we'll ever do the fish. Maybe when the kids are a little bit older, because then they can like help. It'll be like a thing for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So Jennifer said you can pixie dust, meaning like you can just give things to people without doing the fish extender, which is, we could do that.
Yeah.
You can just put them in their little bags. But
you can do that for sure. No, I haven't been rollerblading yet.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to, where's my phone? I wanted to look and see.
Oh, Nikki's here. So Nikki, I'm so sorry I never actually texted you, but that's the reason why we couldn't meet up with you while you were here is because we were going on the cruise. So I'm so sorry about that. We were like trying to get ready for the cruise, and I had to get we had to do double videos the couple of weeks before the cruise to get the videos for you guys when we were on the cruise. So I was just like way overextended. So I'm sorry, but I hope you had a great time. And She ran the marathon.
Congratulations.
Or, I don't know if you actually, did you run the marathon? I know you were here for marathon weekend. I'm guessing you did. I know you ran. I just don't know what you ran.
I'm going to start rollerblading, I think maybe tomorrow morning, because it's only going to be 48 when we wake up. It's going to be 48 when we wake up, which is starting to get warmer. It's starting to get warmer now. So like...
Oh, she did the dopey. Wow.
So by like Friday, it's going to be 81.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
See, that's wild. But yeah, so nice work on the dopey. That's amazing.
Good job.
I don't know. I don't understand how people do it. It looks like impossible to me.
Yeah.
It just looks impossible.
Waking up after doing the half marathon was terrible. I just couldn't. No, it was. I would not be able to.
Oh my gosh!
Wake up the day after and be like, let's go run another two times as much.
The Allison said, I had a dream last night that you ordered a Big Mac and it had a scorpion inside. Suffice to say, your food review was less than ideal. I had a weird dream last night too.
Yeah, I was wearing your pants.
I had like the weirdest dream that we were on. Where were we? We were on the Wish? No, we were on a cruise, I think.
Yeah.
And there was a talent show and somebody was there. It was like an old friend that we haven't seen for, I don't know, probably like 10 years at this point. Yeah. And he was there and he was like, hey, we were sitting at a restaurant and we were sitting at like the bar top. So we were both facing like the bar and he was right next to us and he was like, hey, and we were like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? And he had very long hair. He didn't have long hair when we knew him, but he had long hair like down to here and it was completely straight, like long hair. And we were like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm here for the talent show.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, and then you were wearing my pants. And I was like, why is Tim wearing my pants? Like, I have these white and black striped, like big wide leg, like, but they're like these big wide leg, like linen-y kind of dress-ish pants. And he was wearing them. And I was like, why is he wearing my pants? And then something else happened. I can't remember. You know, when you have a dream and it's so vivid, you feel like if you wrote it down in that moment, you could write down every single detail that happened. But then as the day goes on, there are certain things I can't remember that I told you earlier.
Yeah.
Like, did I miss anything? Was that everything I told you?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like there was more. But yeah, I had the weirdest dream.
Twin Peaks.
I don't really want to.
That sounded like a Twin Peaks thing.
Did it?
Yeah.
I feel like the people who watch, and this is going to be a hot take that might make people mad, but the people who watch Twin Peaks, like, anytime I've ever talked to somebody about it, they make it sound like the worst show ever in the world.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to watch it. Like, nobody has ever been like, you should watch Twin Peaks because this and this and this and this happened and made me be like, oh, yeah. Like, I don't want to watch it.
I bet you I could do that to Lost with you. I bet you I could tell you some things that happen in Lost.
Oh, man.
So there's this guy that's addicted to a drug.
Really quick. Sherman said, always sleep with your head pointing north or south. East or west equals weird dreams.
We always sleep with our heads pointed north and south. That's the way that our house is.
But I had a weird dream when we were staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
I don't know which way we were facing.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Where were we facing?
I don't know. But
I had like it was the weirdest dream and for no reason. But I had the best sleep of my life there. Like, I wish I could live at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah.
My sleep I slept for 10 hours.
Yeah.
I went to bed with Jackson. Like, we read stories and stuff before bed, and I fell asleep with him, and I just stayed asleep.
Yeah.
Normally, if I fall asleep with him, I get up because I have stuff to do. I have to edit or like whatever, laundry, this or that, housework. This time, I just slept.
Yeah.
And I stayed asleep. And it was like the most amazing sleep. Yeah.
I slept really good on the cruise.
Did you?
But,
oh, yeah. Andy said, keep going. This is about Lost.
Oh, wait. Can you click over to the other camera really quick? Okay, just checking. So there's this guy. Mm-hmm. He's addicted to drugs.
Yes.
And there's this other guy that's bald. Mm-hmm. That knows that he's addicted to drugs.
I mean, this isn't how the show starts.
No,
I guess you're right. Yeah. Okay.
And you know what he says to him?
What?
He says, you should stop doing drugs. And the guy that was on drugs says, what? And then he said, how much did you love your guitar?
Yeah.
And the guy that was on drugs was like, I love it more than anything in the world.
Okay.
And then he says, give me your drugs. And he's like, what? And then he's like, all right, here's my drugs. And then he says, your guitar's right there. The island gave it to you. And I'm like, no, you knew where that guitar was.
So what are you trying to, what is this?
This is Lost. That was it. There you go.
And that's Lost.
And that's Lost.
What's the Lost noise?
Dun, dun, it's like, wing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a, so there's this crash that happened.
Oh my gosh. So wait, somebody said, oh, I missed it. Samantha said, sometimes you need to let your body do what it needs. And I agree, like 100%. I think I needed to sleep. But it was because I had been like go with all of I also slept really well on the cruise because there were nights where I went out with you the first 2 nights. And then the last few nights, I stayed with the kids and I slept. I slept. And it was sleeping on a ship is like a sleep you'll never have anywhere else.
Oh, it's glorious.
It's so wonderful.
There's like, ever since I can remember, I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom or whatever. You know? On a cruise ship, no. I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning.
I will say that the toilets on the Treasure flush like unreasonably loud and long.
Yeah. Our toilet.
No. It was...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like...
You gotta do some adjustments there.
Yeah, I don't understand. Casper hasn't seen Lost yet. You should watch it. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I've been rewatching it.
Yeah. It's really like a good...
Fantastic.
It's good. Haley said, my husband is rewatching Lost as we speak. I've rewatched it like probably 4 or 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Any tips on the best time to book a cruise? No, I would say that maybe not when it's cold out. Because we just did that. And although it was warm in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Once we started heading back north, like once we made it to Castaway, it got cold again.
But Castaway, so the good thing about Castaway is that there's enough to do on the island that if you can't get in the water, we probably could have gotten in the water.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, because the water in Mexico was like a little bit chilly and we got in the water. And once we were like, once the temperature was like, we were used to it, it was fine.
Yeah.
But we rode bikes. We did
glass bottom boat.
Yeah, we did that. Like there are things you can do if you can't get in the water.
Right.
But I don't think our cruise was cheaper by any means. Like I don't think we got a cheaper cruise because the weather was cold.
Not for the Treasure, but normally you would. But we were on the Treasure.
Yeah. Can you do an updated cruise Q&A video now that you've been on multiple ships? So we usually do a Q&A after every trip, usually like big trip, So I think we have a lot of Q&As, honestly. Like I think at the end of every cruise, we do a Q&A.
Yeah.
So we are going to do an updated one because we asked in the final Treasure video for questions and we're going to answer those questions. Yeah. But if you have a specific question, if you go to that video and ask it, it's the one that's like, I think it's called like Last Day on our Disney Treasure Cruise. Leave it on that video specifically and I will go through all of those and we're going to answer them soon. Ooh, Jane said best Dole Whip. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I thought they were asking for the best Dole Whip in our opinion, and I'm like, the one in Hawaii is the best.
Yeah.
Like, hands down.
But they were asking the best Dole Whip flavor.
I think pineapple. Don't you have to go classic?
Yeah.
I have had a lime Dole Whip that I really liked.
Yeah.
I will say that the watermelon Dole Whip, garbage.
Whoa.
Throw it in the trash.
Jeez.
Toss it.
With hot takes tonight.
Order it, pay for it, throw it in the garbage.
That's not a good idea.
Come to me for money tips and...
Kirky says, what were the trivia answers? Let me get to you on this because Jackson...
Oh.
When we were staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, there's the Alexa in the room.
Yeah.
In Disney, it responds to Hey Disney. And he's like, hey Disney, I'm sorry, hold on, I got a cough. He's like, hey Disney, can we play a game? And Alexa's like, yeah, you want to do trivia? And he's like, yes. And so he was just doing trivia.
And he loves trivia.
No,
and he was answering them right.
Yeah, he asked me to do trivia instead of reading him books tonight.
He goes, what did he say? It was so funny. What did he say? It was so funny.
When?
Oh my gosh, I can't remember. When you go, oh my gosh, that's what it was. Okay, so the baby was in the bathtub. No, he was in the bathtub.
Jackson was in the bathtub.
He was in the bathtub and he wanted you to do trivia. And you go, in the America Pavilion, which he wouldn't know the answer to this anyway, but it's multiple choice. So like he said, there's a group of singers. What are their names? And you said A, the Voices of Democracy.
Yeah.
B, the Voices of Kentucky.
Or C, the Voices of Liberty.
And he goes, B, definitely B.
Voices of Kentucky.
So in my mind, the Voices of Liberty will forever be the Voices of Kentucky.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny. And he was like, yeah, it's for sure B.
Definitely that. 100%.
He was so funny.
But then he was like, can I do trivia with you on the next cruise?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, there's family trivia. And
we did family trivia when we were on I think it was the Fantasy, the last time we were on the Fantasy.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were at, no, where were we? Yeah, you know where, before you go into like the bar area, before you go into like the tube.
Yeah, the lounge.
No. The place that has like the Vespa.
Oh, okay. La Piazza.
Yeah, there. We sat there and we colored and we did trivia. Yeah. And he was like, I hate this. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was so funny though.
He would name a woman. Now he wants to do it.
For $1. Turn the microphone sideways like this. Why?
You're talking about like this? So we're talking to the top of it?
You're supposed to talk into the side.
Yeah, that's not where the...
Yeah, the actual mic is like in the... That's why when people sing...
The cartridge.
Yeah, they sing like this. They say, I'm singing.
They say, ah.
I'm to the land of the... Oh. So what he says, he comes to the land of the ice and snow?
Come from the land of the ice and snow.
Where's that?
Iceland.
Antarctica.
I
watched a video about like scary things in Antarctica and it was so scary.
What? What? Is it just the thing?
They were talking about like how people oh my gosh, so many things.
Okay, I want to hear some scary things.
There's a thing called like not mad scientist syndrome. It's like mad something syndrome. It's like a real thing where people who they just go like nuts. They go like crazy because they're
isolated.
Because they're isolated and it's dark.
Oh yeah.
So and also before you go to Antarctica, you have to have your appendix taken out.
What?
Because there's nobody there. If you have like an appendix issue, there's nobody there to take it out. You're there by yourself. So like other stuff you can kind of like treat on your own, but like that you can't. If your appendix bursts, like you're gonna die. So you have to take your appendix out.
Let's do it. I want to get mine taken out. No. I'm kind of scared of my appendix.
Oh my gosh. Are you referring to the documentary, The Thing? No, I wasn't. No, it was this other video, but it was very scary. And I was like, I'll never go there. Not that anybody was like going to invite me to come to Antarctica, but I'm not going to go now.
That was it?
No, there were so many more. There was one where it's
just things that happen to you, like you just go insane. It's just different ways of going insane.
No, there was something else about like the Antarctic spider.
Oh, there is a spider that lives in Antarctica?
I'm pretty sure that's what... I'll have to rewatch the video and get back to you. But it was scary. And then, because there was another video where they talked about why the ocean is so scary.
Yeah, the ocean.
Well, the ocean, did you know that if you take a sample of water... Mm-hmm. That there's like so much, there's like 9,000 viruses.
Viruses?
That's what they said in the video. And I was like, that sounds horrible. Like
viruses?
I'm never going to open my mouth in the ocean again.
I don't think there are viruses in the ocean. I'm sure there are organisms.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. 9,000 organisms.
I'll send you the video. You watch it. Okay. Baby Magic, top 5 scariest Alaska caught on tape. Yes. Oh my gosh. Did we watch The Traitors on Peacock? I started to watch it and then I got like bored because I don't know who anybody is really. So I was like, I don't know.
I need to watch this thing.
What thing?
It's called Snow Madness. I want to watch.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but that sounds like fun.
No, that sounds horrible.
Well, yeah, I don't want to have snow madness.
Did you know an answer to the Muppet question I sent you from Jeopardy? I don't think I saw it.
I didn't see it.
What was it?
The Muppet question.
Me and my mom are going to a 3-day park hopper trip in June. Any tips? Drink so much water. It's going to be very hot.
Yeah.
So drink a lot of water, stay hydrated.
Fans.
Make sure you take breaks like in the middle of the day. If you need to go back to your hotel or to your room or wherever you're staying, go back, take a nap, go in the pool. But like it is so hot, depending on where you're from, it's you might not be used to it. So just be very, very careful with like the heat. Last week of March, will Walt Disney World be super crowded?
Last week of March. No? I don't think that depends on what the school schedule is. You see, here's the thing. The thing about knowing whether or not Walt Disney World is going to be crowded is that you have to know all of the school schedules for America, all the school schedules for South America, and all the school schedules for the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is when people come here, is when the kids are off school.
That's true.
And so I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be crowded.
You can also, there are websites that will kind of, you know, like an almanac. There's kind of like websites that will do that for the crowd level at Disney World.
Right.
Where they're like, well, last year it was this busy and the year before it was this busy. And based on like, you know, our math, like beep bop boop bops, it's going to be this busy. So there are websites that will tell you better than we can tell you. Brantley says, have you left on a cruise from Fort Lauderdale? No. Yes. One time we did. But I would love to take the Bright Line down there and get on a cruise. Yeah, I want to do that.
Let's do it. I'll book one right now.
Oh my gosh, Tim. So D says, get some throat coat tea and toss a cough drop in it too. It helps a lot. We literally have that in the cabinet.
Do we? I'll drink it right now.
We bought it because you caffeine? Were, I don't know. But we bought it for you when a few years, it might be expired. Does tea expire?
I don't care.
Okay. Because you've been dealing with this cough for so long. Let me see. I love a good beep bop boop bop.
What was that? Did we say that?
I did.
About what?
Are you for real?
Yeah, when did you say that?
I just said it.
Right now?
Like maybe 2 minutes ago.
Give me the context so I can remember.
I said that they go beep bop boop bop. I just said, roll the tapes back.
I believe you. But you sent me the question on Instagram.
Oh, I never, you know what's really, okay, so Instagram is pretty wild because did you know, I didn't know this for the longest time, there are 3 separate tabs for messages. There are messages from people that you follow. There are messages from, or like if celebrities, I guess, if a celebrity messages you, it would go to this tab, even if you don't follow them.
Yeah, that's my problem. I got too many celebrities messaging me.
Then there's a message that's the general messages, but not everybody's in the general messages because somebody was like, I sent you a message on Instagram. Did you see it? And it was about something that I was like, I needed to like talk to them for some reason. So I needed to see their message. And I'm like, oh, you never messaged me. And they're like, yes, I did. I sent it to you on Instagram. And I was like, I really don't have it. I don't know. I can't see your message. And so then there's another message like tab that's for primary messages. And I don't even know what that means, but their message wasn't even in there. So then anyway, long story short, Instagram messages are weird.
Yeah. Wait. What is your name the same on here as it is on Instagram?
Yeah, if it's Candace, it is.
Okay. I don't know that I got it. When did you send it? Was it a story reply? This is too hard.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But Jabroni says general channels, primary general channels requests. Mine doesn't look like that. Mine has 3 different ones, but not everything is in there.
You are right.
Okay. But this isn't a... You said it was a Muppets trivia question.
Can you tell us in here? Can you leave it on here?
A POV of the door coaster.
Oh,
I'm so confused.
Wendy said, how have Jackson's ears been since his surgery? His honestly fine. He did he did have a constant runny nose before his ear tubes went in, and he didn't have a runny nose for the longest time. And then he just got a runny nose again. I think just with being in school and being around so many kids, he started to get a runny nose, and that came back. But also sometimes when he goes underwater in the pool, it hurts him. Sometimes, not every time. And he doesn't have to go deep. It's just like sometimes he'll go underwater and he'll pop back up and be like, oh, my ears. And so I don't know when it's going to happen or why it happens. Yeah. So those are the only two things. She said it's a screenshot picture.
Yeah, the last thing that you...
Oh, Mark said, are we gonna be up together till midnight like the last stream? What time is it?
10:49.
I have to go edit. I have to go finish editing, so I feel like I have to go.
Did you send it to me as a disappearing message?
Oh no.
I'm very confused because I literally did not get that. The last thing I got from you was the POV of the Monsters Inc. coaster.
Is there another one? Oh no, the Savage Mister said, dang, it's past my bedtime. It's honestly past my bedtime too,
It's
but
been
I
past
have
my bedtime.
I have work I have to do after
now.
this. The question, 3 crates are shipped abroad in 1981's The Great Muppet Caper. Frog holds Kermit, Bear holds Fozzie, and whatever holds this Muppet.
Gonzo.
But he's not a whatever. He's a weirdo.
That's true.
So who is it?
I think it's Gonzo.
Frog, Bear. Is there like a big, you know how there's like the Fab Five?
Yeah.
Is there like a Fab Five of the Muppets?
I think there's a Fab 70.
No, I'm saying like, you know how like Muppet Babies is like the Muppets.
Yeah.
So it's like Kermit, Piggy, Gonzo, Fozzie.
But then they have people come in and Animal.
Animal, that's the 5th one. Those are the Fab
And
Five.
Summer.
But Summer doesn't count. She's just there for Muppet Babies.
Right.
She's not an actual like Muppet from
Right.
like I'm not saying she doesn't count, like she's only in Muppet Babies, right?
Yeah. But
Sweetums.
Sweetums. It's Gonzo.
I feel like it would be Gonzo.
What was I was about to say something about. Oh, but then they have like Ralph comes in.
But
Rolf?
he's not like one of the ones that you
He is.
when you think of the Muppets, you're not like the Muppet.
He's the one that's been around the longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph. Yeah, Ralph was on Muppet Babies, but not all the time.
Yeah. Swedish Chef is also on Muppet Babies, but not all the time.
Oh, Chris is
Bunsen and
leaving. Bye,
Beaker.
Chris. Thanks for coming.
Bye. Bunsen and Beaker are on there, but
But they're not like.
they don't like, for whatever reason, they like stay in another room.
Oh.
You know, they stay in like the lab.
Yeah, they don't go like down the slide and play in the playground.
Right.
So like who does those things?
The ones that we named.
Right. So I think that's like the Fab Five. So,
And then Miss Nanny.
well, yeah, but she's not a Muppet.
True. What's the other one's name? His name's not like Mr. Manny, is it? It's called something else.
I think it is
Mr. Manny?
Is it right?
Oh, am I going to MegaCon this year?
When
I don't
is
have
it?
any plans. I don't even know when it is.
We don't really go to MegaCon very often. We have been in the past, but yeah.
I'd like to go. It was fun.
Do you prefer cruises or the parks? That's hard because they're different.
Yeah.
So you won't be there? How's the divorce?
So,
Sorry.
so you're not working there anymore?
Oh my gosh. I was going to go to Japan.
Gonna go on a Japan cruise.
Ooh, that's exciting. Like you cruising around Japan?
Did the Muppets 70th magnet for Nigel the Conductor ever come out?
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go get the
go.
magnets. Yeah.
We gotta go.
We've been getting the magnets for a friend. Somebody else goes, yeah, sure, for a friend. And I'm like, no, really? It's truly for a friend. I wonder like what he's going to do with all the magnets though.
He has them on his refrigerator.
But like how many refrigerators does he have? Because there's like 300 magnets coming out.
70.
That's a lot.
Got Bubba the Rat.
Yeah.
And then...
Danielle says,
Janice.
did you feel safe visiting the ports in Mexico? Yeah, I felt very safe. The only thing that didn't feel safe was not safe. It didn't not feel safe. But I would say like the scariest part was that the boat was the water was so like wavy that the boat was very like, I didn't love how rocky the boat was. You know what I mean? But it was fine. We lived. Everything was fine. Oh, they said Japan Disney has commissioned a new cruise ship. It will be the same size as the Wish.
I remember that now.
Huh.
That'll be good. When is that? That's coming like 2028 or something like that.
That's not the Adventure?
No.
Because that's in Singapore.
Yeah.
This is another one?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like, because Tokyo Japan,
Yeah.
or Tokyo Disney is owned by Oriental Land Company. They're the ones that commissioned it.
And it's going to be
from the cruise ship company, the
gonna be
Meyer
amazing.
Wharf or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be probably the best cruise ship ever known to man. Tracy said, what about the Alaska cruise? So we have talked to so many people about this Alaska cruise because this one is, oh no.
What is it? Oh no.
Sorry,
You're sneezing.
I had to sneeze. This one is expensive. It's just like even this, like an inside room with no window, like the cheapest room is very expensive.
Yeah.
So we would be spending a lot of money to go on this cruise.
Plus you gotta fly there.
Yeah, you have to. There's a lot more that goes into it. So these cruises are easy for us because we live here. It's literally like a 30-minute drive to the port.
Yeah.
So it's very easy. It's just like, oh, pop on the boat. You know, there's no like getting there and all that.
Right.
So for us, I think we will wait until Oliver is a little bit older because everybody was telling us that the kids don't have a lot to do excursion wise until they're a certain age, and Oliver would not have much to do. So I just don't know how fun it would be for the kids. And then somebody else we were talking to was like, my favorite thing was just to sit on the, on the balcony and just look out and like look at the world, look at the scenery.
Yeah.
But like Jackson's not going to do that.
Right.
Like he might sit there for maybe like 5 minutes and then be like, okay, let's go do something.
Right.
And if there's nothing for him to do, I just don't know how exciting it will be for him. So I want to wait just because it's it's going to cost a lot.
Okay. So a bunch of people are saying, yeah, I would wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you prefer the heat or the cold? The heat.
Do you?
Yeah. I've been hating it.
Oh, I think
when
I
it's
prefer the cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Even when it's like burning your face?
It doesn't do that to me.
It doesn't?
No, I mean, I feel like I've been inside this whole time because I've been working.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to go do anything.
But you know what you say to me every night?
What?
Can we turn up the heat?
Well, yeah. I mean, can we?
Yeah, that means that you like the heat better than the cold.
No, it just means that I would like to be a comfortable temperature. I don't want to be hot or cold.
Oh, there you go.
But if I had to pick one, I'd rather be cold.
Really?
Yes.
I would not rather be cold. I hate wearing jeans.
You don't have to wear jeans.
I hate wearing pants.
You can wear my pants that you wore in my dream.
Those are very thin. They would not keep me warm.
That's true. Oh, I need to know the details of your winter coat that you've been wearing to the parks.
Which one? Usually
they're both Columbia.
Yeah, they're all Columbia.
There's one that's like tan with like a fur hood. That's Columbia. And there's one that's green that's like that
Like a
striped.
puffy?
Yeah, it's like not puffy, but like kind of puffy.
Yeah.
That's Columbia. And we got them both at the outlets. So go to the outlets if you're going to.
Would you say an Alaskan cruise is double the price? I
think it was.
can be. Yeah.
I think it was even more.
No, I don't. know about more than double the price?
Because it's double the price for the cruise, but then we have to get
Yeah, you have to get there.
like the 4 plane flights there.
Right.
And then I think it
We
makes
have to
me
start paying for Oliver coming up.
yeah, because he's going to be 2, so he's not a lap sitting infant. But I think for me, I finally understand when people are like, cruises aren't that easy. Like they're easy for us because we live here,
Right.
and other people are like, you have to plan all this stuff, and then like you have to make sure that you're here like the day before, and then you have to get a hotel, and then you have to do that. Like
Well, yeah, but that's the same with the parks.
yeah, but okay, yeah.
Like it's the same. You still have to get to the parks, and then you have to worry about a rental car, and then you got to worry about where you're going to eat.
Yeah.
You got to make park. Well, you don't have to make park reservations anymore. You got to worry about if you're getting Lightning Lane. What is it called now?
I don't know. They keep changing it.
My Disney Plus.
I don't know.
I am not a snow person. I couldn't do it.
I didn't say I wanted snow.
I remember during New Year's, you said, my New Year's resolution
I want to
is
see
to go
snow.
to a village in the Alps
I don't want it to snow here.
and have somebody come up to my door with cue cards that says, tell them it's carolers.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll play a boombox.
No. I still want to go there. Everybody told me exactly the pictures that I showed. They were like, that's the Swiss Alps. And I was like, let's do it. I'm going.
Going to the Swiss Alps. That's what it is. Rebecca B says, cold is fine if you're dressed properly. And the thing is, I do not have the proper clothes. I have warm clothes, but they're not quite right because I don't own any long sleeve shirts. The only long sleeve shirts that I own are like long johns.
Oh yeah.
And the thing that happens in Florida, like today, it was 40 degrees when we woke up.
Yeah.
And then it reached a steamy 72 by the midday.
Oh, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to plan for.
So like even wearing long pants this afternoon was uncomfortable because it was too hot.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Oh, okay. So Casper says to use a vocal steamer humidifier, which I have a facial steamer.
Oh yeah, can I just do that?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. You just
I do feel better
in.
after I like take a hot shower.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we should go to bed though.
I do too. Yeah, I do too.
Somebody just said, Tim, go shopping.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, they want me to buy more clothes? Oh my God, I have so many clothes. I don't need any more
You have
clothes.
so many summer clothes. You have like
know.
1 million t-shirts.
I do.
But yeah.
Shout out to Long John. Kirky, you're going to make me cough too much tonight.
Yeah, they say steam is the best. Okay. So let's do this. Oh, you know what's really funny, Suzanne? One time I bought eucalyptus leaves and to put in the shower, and then Tim got a rash.
That was not the eucalyptus leaves. That was something different.
It was?
Yeah.
What didn't you like about the eucalyptus that I put in the shower?
I didn't mind the eucalyptus
You made me throw it away.
because it was done.
No, you literally were like, I wanted to buy it again at the farmer's market, and you were like, no.
Oh, maybe it was too strong or it gave me a headache. That happens a lot with me with scents.
Oh, I was like, what?
But the thing that gave me a rash was a bath bomb.
Oh, yeah. No, but I think the eucalyptus too.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Anyway, that's been your TMI with TIM for the evening. Okay. Oh yeah, the shower. I have the spray. I have the Vicks shower. Remember the thing that goes in the shower?
We'll try that.
Vicks makes this thing that's like a shower. You put it on your like the bottom of your shower, and then you let the water hit it, and then your whole shower smells like Vicks.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
And I like. Here's the other thing: is that I have an aversion to some scents. So like, they give me big headaches and stuff.
Okay.
It's like the usually things that smell like Vicks.
Yeah.
Just drink it. That's what somebody says. All right.
Drink what?
The Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we'll be taking medical advice from you.
Zarbee's 6% honey cough soothers. I think that's what I was.
Are those? I think we have those. Are they lollipops? Because I think we bought them for the kids.
Well, I had these other ones that were like something bees.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, use Vicks on your feet. Put it on your socks. Oh no, then put on socks. Ah, okay.
What is that? Why? What happens to your feet? Is it because then it goes up to your nose?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So we need to
Go to bed.
go.
You have a smell allergy, Tim. I have a smell allergy. That's what it is.
All right, we got to go to bed, you guys. Hopefully we talked enough about the things that we wrote in the title. Sorry about that.
We did. Yeah, we talked about some stuff.
Okay.
Feet have a direct line to the nose. Okay, now we know.
They do?
No, I think that was facetious.
Oh, okay. You know what I did learn today, though, is that a giraffe's is 6 feet tall when they're born.
That's true.
And then,
giraffes.
Sorry. And then from their heart to their brain,
When they're
adults, is 8 feet. Their blood has to travel 8 feet up to their brain.
You know what I learned?
What?
Disney made a spotting guide for the animals you'll see in the savannah at Animal Kingdom Lodge. But the spotting guide is not in color.
Yeah.
So you can't really tell what's actually happening out there.
A lot of them look the same. Like the ones that look like deers look the same.
Yeah.
There's like
all
4 or 5 of them that look like deer. Yeah.
Every antelope out there
Yeah.
looks the same. But there's this one was a Nala that I said it was a Nala at first, but then I like read the description and I was like, oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's the lesser kudu.
Yeah.
Turns out I was wrong. It was the Nala.
Ah.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Waterbuck? I knew it all the way. That one, they gave a good description. They said it has a white circle on its rump. And I said, that one right there's got a circly butt.
Oh, here's Riley said, recent favorite fun fact. Ostriches and emus have red meat rather than white meat like other birds. I wonder why.
I think it's the size of them.
Interesting.
You know how like when you get to tuna, a bigger fish, it turns to red meat?
They're red, yeah.
Sharks are red meat too.
A shark is?
Yeah, so I think it's like the bigger the size of the animal.
Yeah. Interesting.
Makes you wonder.
I'm
not going to test this, but like what color meat is a dolphin?
I think that they eat dolphin in other countries.
I don't think they do anymore.
I mean, I think that some do still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause it seems like it would be a red meat because it's a mammal.
Right. Yeah. Oh, another fun fact, not a fact, but just fun. But Oliver, when we were at the overlook, like looking at all the animals at the resort, he was like, it's a pony, but he can't say pony. So he says pony.
Pony.
It's a pony. He goes, look at the little pony. But none of them were ponies. The zebras weren't even out yet. So I don't know what he was looking at and thought was a pony.
All the antelope, they all look the same.
He goes, oh, a pony. And it was very cute.
We walked by, there was a gecko on the ground, and he goes, oh, look at the tiny alligator.
That was so funny. He goes, it was like the tiniest little lizard, like it was a gecko, but it was so little. And he goes, oh, it's an alligator.
He said it's a tiny, tiny alligator.
But that's really funny because he's never seen a lizard.
He has to have seen a lizard.
How?
There are lizards everywhere.
I know, but I don't know that he has actually seen one. Like that one was cold, so I think it was like frozen.
No, it wasn't frozen. It was just like warming up on the hot sun.
But it wasn't
moving.
It wasn't active enough to like run away from. He was very close to it.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't touch the alligator.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, you don't touch it, buddy.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so
get out of here, tiny alligator. Go on, get.
My goodness. So yeah, I think we do have to go though. Yeah, it's time for us to go to bed. I have to go to work, but you have to go to bed. And we will see you in another live show. My plan is to get to our schedule now that like things have died down and we're just kind of in our like trying to be consistent era. Like I've been trying really hard to get videos up for you guys every day.
We're like Taylor Swift.
Just like her. Mm-hmm. twins even.
I was born on a Christmas tree farm. Fun fact about me. You guys didn't know that, did you?
No.
Here's a fun fact about Jen.
What?
She just learned that pine nuts come from pine trees.
Oh my gosh, we were watching Sesame Street and Gonger and Cookie Monster, where somebody wanted them to make, when they're the foodies, what are they?
Yeah, foodie trucks.
How does their song go? Dooby doo 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 doo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
He's like, we make food for you.
I can't think of it
Yeah.
right now.
Dooby doo doo doo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So Gonger and somebody asked them to make pesto.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're going to make pesto, but we don't have the pine nuts.
That was Gonger.
That's how Gonger talks.
Yeah. Got to go get the pine nuts.
Yeah. And so then they go to a farm, a pine cone farm,
Yeah.
and they get pine nuts from the pine cone. And I was like, what the heck?
Down on the pine cone farm.
Like, is that where they're from?
Yeah.
And the lady literally like shook the pine cone and pine nuts fell out of it. And I was like, that is a lie.
Because we're from Florida.
Yeah.
So our Florida pine cones. Oh no. Oliver's like rolling around. Our Florida pine cones have seeds in them, yes, but the seeds are the kind that like, the ones that like
Yeah, they're like helicopters.
helicopter
yeah.
seeds. That's what our pine trees do. Like if you shake our pine cones, seeds come out, but they like flutter away.
Yeah. So what kind of, where do you get a pine nut pine cone?
I don't know. Another style of pine tree. The acorns look different all over the place too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen like longer ones other
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But yeah, it was an interesting fun fact that I learned. And I was like, and you can just eat them right out of the pine cone.
You just eat raw pine nuts.
Literally, you can just eat them.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are people paying for pine nuts?
Why do you pay for almonds? You can get those off a tree. Why do you pay for walnuts? You can get those off a tree.
I'm talking about like pine trees are everywhere.
Yeah.
Almond
Up
trees
north.
are not everywhere.
Walnut trees are all over the place.
Are you sure?
Up north? Yeah. People are always like, I got a walnut tree in my yard.
Who has said? Nobody has ever said that.
I met somebody that said that one time.
That is not true.
Do you guys anybody have any like nut trees in their yard? I'm watching an old Q&A of yours, and I'm pretty sure you just mentioned pine nuts and pine cones then too.
We did?
Oh my gosh.
Is that true?
There's a walnut tree down my block. There's an almond tree in my parents' yard.
That's not true.
That is true. I'll show
Where?
it to you the next time we're there.
Okay.
We used to get almonds. I don't know why. My mom loved almonds, but we would never like go out there and pick almonds off the almond tree.
It's not that easy.
It's not that easy.
Like, have you ever seen, I like learned how cashews are like,
Oh yeah, cashews you don't mess with.
no, because they're like poisonous if you do it
Poisonous,
wrong.
yeah.
But like, does an almond grow like that?
No, an almond grows inside of a shell. And you just crack open the shell.
Where does it come out of?
What do you mean? It's on the tree.
Like, does it grow out of a flower?
Looks like a fruit.
It looks like a fruit?
Like those seed pods that Jackson picked up today.
Yeah.
That's what an almond looks like. Not like an elephant ear like that, but like
Yeah.
just in its shell hanging off the tree.
Interesting.
Yeah. Same thing with walnuts. You know that like look of a walnut? That just
Yeah.
hangs off the tree.
That's weird.
Why is that weird? We had a pecan tree once.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Interesting.
We had a chestnut tree on my street when I lived in Connecticut.
Wow.
Plenty of pecan trees.
Where?
I climbed. Okay. Don't be messing with cashews, they'll tell you.
A crab apple tree. Interesting.
Crab apple. What is a crab apple? I don't know what that is.
I think it's like a little apple,
Is it? Don't dates come from palm trees? They do.
but I wouldn't eat them.
I don't know. Yeah, well, like there's a specific kind of palm tree. It's like date palms, but we don't have those.
We do because that's what falls from.
No, these are queen palms. It's a different
Oh, okay.
thing. They're still like, it's different.
Interesting.
Oh no, walnut trees are messy.
Okay.
They're apples with claws.
Oh my gosh.
You have a Pop-Tart tree?
Okay. We gotta go. We gotta go, you guys. I love you so much. We will see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It's
I
a
always,
small apple and it's not for eating.
it's not for eating. What is it for? Throwing? What do you do
Yeah.
with it?
You know what I read? It was so funny because it was like a meme and it said, back in my day, toilet paper and eggs used to be so inexpensive you would throw them at your enemies' houses.
That's true.
And I was like, wow, that's really funny. Because like, could you imagine buying a $9 dozen of eggs?
No, I
and
can't.
just throwing it at somebody's house? I had my car egged one time and I was like, what is doing?
That's
Back when I was
never-
a teenager.
Yeah, that's never happened to me.
Yeah.
Somebody did fork our yard one time.
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Was that ever a thing for you guys where they would take plastic forks and just like put a bunch of forks in people's yards? I don't know why.
Plastics.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like do anything. But yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
long story short, we gotta go.
Okay, we got to go. Shaving cream too. That's what somebody said.
Shaving cream. What?
We used to, not we, sorry. We didn't do this. Other people in our town used to soap fountains.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There was one fountain that used to get soaped like over and over and over again.
Felt bad for them,
Well, I'm like, why don't you just turn it off?
right?
Like, just turn it off. Stop it. Like,
Yeah, I would just set up cameras and be like,
I think this
hey,
was before the time of like a Ring camera, you know?
there was that store up the road, the
There
Spy
was
store.
a store. There was a store called the Spy Store.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I was always like, why would you go in there?
You need cameras for your fountain.
But
They
like,
get soaped all the time.
it just seemed like such a weird. It didn't stay in business, obviously, but it just seemed
that
like.
we know of.
I mean, I think people all just have like $20 Ring cameras now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But that it seemed like such a weird. Like, what are you doing that you need like a camera in a pen? Do you know? Like, what do
I always
you?
wanted one.
But like, what are you doing that you need that? Are you on like a sting operation? Are
Yeah.
you like trying to do a drug bust? Like, what are you? Do you work for like the mob? Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
These are all valid things to own a spy watch camera pen for.
It just seems so strange.
Yeah. You're like pretending to be Dick Tracy.
Oh, with your watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you need it for.
So you're like an amateur detective?
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you are one of those guys that goes out and takes pictures of people that are cheating. What are those guys called?
Oh, like a private detective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Maybe you are.
Seems like a good business.
Exactly. Gwen says, if I were a spy, the last place I would shop would be the Spy Store. Exactly. Okay.
For funsies. Thank you, Sarah. Sometimes people buy stuff for fun.
Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
People take instant mashed potatoes and put them in people's yards so when the dew comes, it grows. Like you grow potatoes?
No, like it gets bigger.
Oh,
I don't think that would grow that much that it would be like noticeable.
that's pretty funny though. That's a funny one.
I put 4 cups of mashed potatoes in your yard. How much,
It was me.
how much mashed potatoes does that make? It's not that much, right?
I'm
It's
the
like a
mashed
pot
potato
full.
bandit.
I left a pot full of mashed potatoes in your front yard. Ha ha. Did you know that was me?
Oh my gosh. Who do we hate? Who should we do it to?
Let's do it. We should just do it to people we like too. That'd be funny. Let's do it to the neighbors.
No, I do. I like them.
I know. It'd be fun. I think they'd think it was funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we
the
have to go to
ants.
bed. We really do have to go to bed.
Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow, look in your yard because the mashed potato bandit might have paid you a visit.
That's true. And then if that happens, 7 years, good luck.
Oh, Lillian said that's what the forks are for. That's true. That's what the forks are for.
yeah.
I never understood the forking though. It didn't make sense. Like,
It's because you got like a lot of them.
yeah, but
I'm saying
like,
the mashed potatoes thing doesn't make sense. You'd have to
That's
buy
true.
so many mashed potatoes.
yeah.
Showed up with a pallet full of instant mashed potatoes, and all night I slaved sprinkling it over your yard.
I
You got one of
feel
those
like,
spreaders.
yeah, you'd have to get one of those things like you
Yeah.
do with like the
Ride-on-
pest control.
yeah,
like
ride-on fertilizer spreader.
there you go. Then you like make so much noise you wake them up. They're like, "What are you doing?"
And you're like, I am fertilizing your. You have a fake mustache on and glasses from the spy store. Yeah. and you're out there going, it's just me, your fertilizer man. And they're like, we don't have a fertilizer guy. And you're like, it's a special we're running this week. It's
Yeah,
called the
they're-
Midnight Fertilizing. for free.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so wake up tomorrow morning and see if you have mashed potatoes in your yard.
Yeah.
And if you do, it's us.
Tempting, but no.
Okay. We got to go. It is definitely too late. We need to go to bed. But we will see you guys. Maybe next week we'll do another live show and we'll do some.
This is bored pranksters out there making Thanksgiving dinner in people's yards.
That's funny.
I'm just going to put a fried turkey in somebody's yard.
Yeah. What do you What else do you? Yeah. Let's do it.
Like cranberries.
I think you're just going to give them ants. Is that what you want to do? You want to give these people ants?
It's true.
I think that's what's going to happen.
And then I'll show up the week after with my fertilizer spreader. And like, I'm just taking care of the ants. But it really mashed potatoes.
Yeah. There you go.
Again.
Okay. We got to go. It is really bedtime. We will see you guys next week. Oh, I'm saying it now. We're doing another live show next week. And tomorrow,
I had the shivers.
The Stella Nova video will be up. The stay where Tim stayed at Stella Nova. He eats some food. He takes a tour of the room. He gives you guys a view from different areas of the hotel. So you can kind of see what you might be in for, like view-wise for your stay. So stay tuned for that. And then the next day, I think, is going to be the detailed tour. So the detailed, like every inch of the hotel tour.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have our Animal Kingdom Lodge stay, which was a lot of fun. And then after that, who knows?
Festival of the Arts.
We'll see where the wind takes us,
Yeah.
Well, first you need,
Mashed potatoes.
Maybe we'll just try different brands of instant mashed potatoes and see which one's the best. You never know.
It's true.
Okay, we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for talking about mashed potatoes with us. And Antarctica is scary.
You guys want to know how to really prank somebody?
How?
Order a ton of ladybugs off the internet. Leave them in their yard.
Why? Don't do that.
What was that?
Oh, I think the baby's waking up. Yeah, we gotta go. Okay, we love you guys. We'll see you soon.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta get out of this. Oh no, where's my mouse? All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
I wonder what this